Hello, it's Thursday the 20th of November 2014. I had a nice day yesterday. Wednesday, yes. I met up with my little friend called Mikey Holt, now known as, I think, Michael Holt, because he's got a bit older. Now, this is a boy who I've kept in contact with for about, do you know, I can't remember the first time. I think it was about 14 or 15. Anyway, I was doing a show on a internet radio station, Play Radio. And me and Mikey got talking, and he was really interested. And I went to meet him in Grantham. And I can't remember the exact date of it. It's got to be 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. It's got to be about 5 years ago now. And he's now 19, and I've kept in contact with him. And now he is teaching young people. I think he's teaching young people, not TI, what's it called? IT and all that business. And he's only down the road. So a couple of times now I've met up with him for a cup of tea in Tesco's. Oh yes, I know all the best places to Tesco's. It had tea, and I had 2 cakes, I'm afraid to say. A blueberry muffin and this, oh, delicious chocolate mousse thing. And it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic to see young people suddenly get somewhere. I mean, it really is. Now, I've searched and searched. We took a photograph today of us sitting there with a Costa coffee cup, because that's what they got upstairs in Tesco's. And the reason we took that photo is because we took one 5 or 6 years ago when I first met him in a Costa Coffee, which is where I met him, in Grantham. And for the life of me, I cannot find the first photo. So I'm searching through my enormous archives, boys and girls, so I can bring you that photo and the new one as well. So I shall continue to search there, and maybe I'll find it tomorrow. So nice one, Mikey. Getting on really well. And he's got his head screwed on. Not like some of them. You know who I mean. The ones who are out every night, oh, giving it large. No, he's got his head screwed on, and I know he's going to get somewhere. So nice one, Mikey. 2 bits of bad news today, my boys and girls. Oh, it's awful. Awful, awful, awful bad news. First of all, Barry Manilow. No, not that bad news. It's not as bad. I know what you're thinking. No. Barry Manilow has announced his next set of concerts are going to be his last. He's giving up going on the road, and I'm bitterly disappointed, boys and girls. However, I understand the man is 70. God knows how he's been able to carry it on this long. I'm 51, and even I get tired now, you know. I am quite enjoying these new nights off. What have I got now? Monday and Wednesday. Occasional Saturdays and occasional Fridays off. I am enjoying these nights off and finding time to do other things, like cooking. I quite like cooking at this very moment, because after I met Mikey upstairs in Tesco's, he went on his way, and I did a little bit of shopping in Tesco's, which is in Camberley. They have a very, very large vegetarian section, I have to say. Really impressed with the vegetarian section in there. And I've just had for dinner today a Quorn steak pudding. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's really, really nice, with some vegetables as well. And also bought some Quorn mince and enough to do a vegetarian chilli, which I've done just now, and it's on this in the slow cooker. And that'd be lovely again for tomorrow afternoon for lunch. I have before made a video of how to do vegetarian chili con carne. If you want to look for it, go to YouTube and type in United Kingdom Talk, Tuesday the 19th of July 2011. 11, 12, 13, 14. 3 years ago, dear. Oh, I did look younger then. I think I looked younger, okay? So if you want to have a look at that, to know how to make vegetarian chili con carne, type into YouTube United Kingdom Talk, Tuesday the 19th of July 2011, and that's where you'll find that little show there, my darlings. All right? So I've made that today, and I'm enjoying the cooking and other little bits and pieces on my day off. I've even tidied a room. God's sake! When's the last time I tidied a room? Anyway, back to that. So Barry Manilow is doing his last set of concerts in America. Now, I never intended really to do another overseas holiday next year. However, I don't know if he's going to do any more concerts in the United Kingdom. So I think I ought to look into possibly going to one of them next year. You know, I mean, as I've said before, you know, if you've never been to a Barry Manilow concert, you may sit there and take the piss out of his music and all that. I love it. Even if you think, oh, well, that's going to be cheesy, please buy a ticket and experience a Barry Manilow concert, because you've never experienced anything like it. And they're all over the place. New York, there's one in Kansas. You know, I mean, if the Wizard of Oz was in Kansas, I'd go there. He's doing a New York, Brooklyn, which is New York, isn't it? Brooklyn, Kansas, loads of places. Hang on a minute, I'll have a look on Mary Flick's wall. Mary Flick is a massive Manilow fan. She's actually met him twice, dear. Met him twice. I think he's in Philadelphia. Let me see. Yeah, he's in Philadelphia. Oh, that's where Mary lives. I might see if I can go to that one. Where else? He's all over the place. Let me see if I can give you the other places. Yeah. Here we are. Look. Omaha, Kansas, Chicago, Missouri, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Washington, Columbus, Pittsburgh. I mean, I don't know. There's so many concerts. So many running from February through to June. June in Brooklyn is the last one. Now, am I thinking, right, maybe I should try and get ones for Brooklyn? New York, actually, the New York flight is probably the cheapest out of the lot. It's actually reasonably cheap for us to fly from London to New York. So I might have a little go at that one. Fan club ticket, front row. Always got to be front row tickets. I bet they're all gone. How am I going to search? Kansas, it's the one at the bottom. Oh, Boston. Oh, it's not even on there. Oh, hang on a minute. It's not even on there. I'll have to have another look for that. I bet those ones are all sold out already. But I didn't jump on the bandwagon because I didn't know it was going to be his last tour. You know. So that's one bit of bad news. Second bit of bad news, boys and girls. It doesn't look like Dallas is going to come back for Series 4. They've spent 6 weeks collecting signatures and tweets and petitions and things like that. And there's been an announcement by the producers of Dallas, the makers of Dallas, Cynthia, I can't remember what her name now, that have said, you know, thank you everyone for trying, but they haven't succeeded. So Dallas is finished as all. 2 bad bits of news in one day. I mean, how can I cope, dear? How can I cope with this bad news? It just goes on and on and on. If I had the money, I would happily pay for Dallas to be remade myself. I would have them over here, put them up in my house. I don't mind Linda Gray and the rest of the cast, you know, spending time in my house. But it's not going to happen, is it? Dallas has not been saved. I'm so disappointed. Really disappointed with that. Anyway, finally today, my friend has bought me a Christmas jumper. Now, I already have 2 I've already got 2 from last year. Now, they are a bit big. He actually only bought me one, I think. Now, which was the one? I think this is the one he bought me, and it's large. And let me tell you, this is bloody large. No, it's too early for it to go on yet. No, not wearing it yet. Too early. No Christmas jumpers will be worn until 2 weeks before Christmas. That's it. I feel the same about Christmas decorations. You won't see any decorations in here. No. Not for 1 or 2 weeks before Christmas. So there's one of them. So he only... Oh, can you hear me? I've blocked myself out from the microphone. So that's the one he bought me. Now, he did bring himself another one. And then he looked at it and he said, oh, it's too big for me. He says, I'll send that one back. Right? Ho, ho, ho! There's Santa on there. And I said, well, try it on. He said, oh, no, I'm a medium. And I thought, yeah, right. He sits there and says, oh, I'm a medium. Do me a favour, Ron. You're not a medium, dear. You're about the same size as me. So he was going to send it back. And I said, well, I'll have that one off you. And then he charged me for it. 15 quid. Made me pay for the second one. What a cheek. Anyway, so I've got my new my new jumpers. Now, I was going to show you what. Oh, I was going to. Do you want to see my new boiler? How exciting! Come. Oh, my foot's hurting today. Come to see my new boiler. Here it is, gang. My lovely new boiler. Oh, look at it. Isn't it wonderful? Look at all those pipes and things. It's just, do you know, look, and a little flip down thing. Look at this. Look. Ah! Little light comes on when it's using gas, and then you close it. And my favourite part of it is the permanent. Can you see that? Let me see if you can see that or not. Yes, you can. The permanent little blue light here. Look at that little blue light, telling you that everything is working perfectly and it's on. I love it. There's a couple of other gadgets here and things and bits and pieces. Oh, it's so fabulous. And hours of entertainment. Let me tell you, when you pay so much for something like this, you want to sit there and watch it. So I shall leave you with that, okay? I shall be very busy now. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to sit here and watch my boiler. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Thank you.